Hey, how's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to show you how to install macOS Catalina on VMware on Windows PC. For the interest of full disclosure, this video is for educational purposes only. So let's get started. Starting off, we're gonna need a couple of things. The first thing we're gonna need is VMware, obviously. The next thing we're gonna need is macOS Catalina virtual machine image file. And last but not least, we're gonna need Unlocker for VMware. For extracting these files, we're gonna need WinZip or 7-zip that works great. So go ahead and take a copy of all those from the links to these files from the description down below. When you have downloaded the files, extract them all and you're all set. In case if you encounter some sort of problems when downloading, you can always fix it from the instructions, link in the description down below. With your preparations done, let's get started. So fire up the VMware setup and install it as usual. Proceed with the installation with a few simple wizards and you will be all good. Once it finished installing, do not open the VMware, instead close it if it's open. Now head to Unlocker, right click on WinInstall and click Run it as administrator. It will pop up command prompt running tons of lines of codes. Once it's finished, fire up the VMware and click on create a new virtual machine. Hit next on the first window of the wizard, then select I will install the operating system later, then click next. In this point, select Apple macOS for the operating system and 10.15 for the version, then click next. Now name the virtual machine and choose where to store the virtual machine files, then hit next. On the hard disk window, let the settings by default and click next. With the settings done, click finish on the wizard to do its thing. When the virtual machine created, open the virtual machine settings. For memory, setting half of your system's memory is important. Next to the processors tab, increase the number of processors to the point where it should be half of your system's processor. Moving to the next tab, which is hard disk, remove the disk from the bottom of the window and then click on the add to add up another disk. Select hard disk as hardware, then click next. Go ahead and click next with it. Once you do that, select use an existing virtual disk and hit next. Now browse the macOS Catalina virtual machine file, open it and click on finish. On the pop-up that appears, click keep existing format for converting the disk. Once that's done, click OK on the virtual machine settings and close out of the VMware to continue to the next step. The next step is to insert commands to the VMX file. To do this, navigate to the virtual machine files, right click on the file that ends with .vmx and open it with Notepad. When the file opened, scroll to the end, then type in or copy and paste the command on the screen. Once that's done, close it and click on save. That done, fire up the VMware and switch on macOS Catalina. The machine will take up some while as Apple logo loading. When it's done, you will see macOS Catalina installing, which will take up some while. When the installation is over, without doing anything, it will boot up on the welcome screen, that is the actual installation. Proceed with the installation as usual by continuing and creating your account, and that's it to the installation. The macOS Catalina has now successfully installed and everything should work perfectly fine. But if the screen looks pretty small, here's how to fix it. To fix this, we need to install VMware tools. For installing that, from the top menu, open VM, then select Install VMware Tools. When the window appears, open Install VMware Tools. On the installation wizard, click Continue twice, then hit Install. During the installation, when the error pops up, click Open Security Preferences and unlock the window from the bottom, then click Allow. Doing so, press Restart on the VMware Tools wizard. When the Mac is up again, you will eventually see macOS Catalina running perfectly fine on your Windows PC. Now you can check out things, install new apps and do all to there it is. And that's it.